for you. On to our next guest, another big win outside of Jackson and McKinley. Massillon getting it done against Canal Winchester last night. Kenny, tons of highlights for the Tigers. Ethan Jenkins, our reporter, was there getting us video and updates and whatnot. But for more info on that one, we welcome in head coach Nate Moore. Coach, early on a Saturday, we appreciate you joining us.
Good to be here. Thanks.
Coach, congratulations on another win. I did a couple of interviews with other high school football shows, and they asked me, how does Massillon do it? How do they just keep winning no matter who they play? There's a target on their back. Everybody's going to give them their best, and yet you guys come out and you win by 30 again last night. So you tell me, how are you guys able to do this year in and year out and not overlook anybody and just keep winning?
Well, I mean, there's a lot that goes into that. We have a great coaching staff. We have great players. We have a great strength coach, and our guys work really, really hard. It's really important to them, and we focus on development and being right where our feet are, try to not worry so much about winning. Try to worry more about constant improvement. Try to worry about, being as good as we can be, reaching our pinnacle. Those are the things that are important to us, I would say.
Coach, another good example. It's kind of been a theme on the show today. Get the ball in the hands of your best players, of your playmakers. Seems like that's what happened last night for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, our defense played incredible. First off, I think they had 20 yards, something like that, in the first half. Offensively, played a great first half. I think we had 364 yards in the first half. Wow. We're facing a good team that was a 4-4 defense, and they're playing cover zero, not exclusively, but a bunch behind. And so, you got that many people around the ball. There's they're gonna get you here and there, but if you can get past that second level, you've got a chance for some big plays. And so we made some big plays on the night. Jaquez Carter started us off with taking a tag screen about, 75 yards to the house. Braylon Tolles had a big reception for another 70-yard touchdown, something like that. Jameer Gamble broke off a 60, maybe some odd yard run. And then we were able to put some drives together also, which was important. But, Jalen Slaughter did some good things last night as well, the quarterback.
Yeah, Coach, all-around game. It's impressive week in and week out what you guys are able to do, offense, defense, special teams. You added a field goal as well. I know those little things get overlooked at times, but as you go further in the playoffs, hey, snap, hold, kick on a field goal might win you a game later on, right, in a big game where you're more evenly matched with somebody.
Yeah, definitely. We're in a situation where I think they had the ball with about 3 minutes to go, and at the end of the first half, we used some timeouts to try to get a possession with some time, and ended up going. I think we went 3 and out. Bad. And so we had to punt the ball away, and then we got another stop and got the ball with 40-some seconds, 45 seconds maybe to go. And that time we got it rolling. Wish we would have done it on the earlier possession, but we got it rolling and got the ball down to, I think, about the 15-yard line. Had a pass interference penalty on a throw to the end zone that gave us untimed down at like the 15-yard line, and Mateo Herrera came on and banged it through. And executing in those key situations, and a half in a game are really, really important. So it was great to get that, get some work on that, and get some points at the end.
Because, Coach, with field goals, right, you can practice them, but a game situation is totally different, right? So you need those reps. Mental reps are great, but actual game reps, especially in a playoff game, whether it's at the end of the half, you're up by 20 or not, to build the confidence of that complete unit, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I think that goes for just about everything. There's really no substitute for game reps, and any time that you can get those guys on and have a rep, especially a successful one, it's a really good thing. Mateo's a sophomore kicker for us, and he's had a good season. It's going to be really good.
All right, Coach, this point in your career, you've had many different teams with different levels of success. Are you seeing things with this team that you've seen in the past that usually lead to them going far in the playoffs, little things and big?
Sure. I mean, every team's different. Every team's different. This year's certainly been a journey, and we've got a great senior class, really talented guys, and we've gone through a lot of development over the course of the season, and I think we're hitting our stride at the right time. I think we're really becoming a team. Here as we are kind of in the middle of this playoff run, so it's exciting to see where these guys can go.
Nate, as I look at your team, Jalen Slaughter, I had a chance to talk to him after the big win over McKinley, right? And we talked about how last year DeJuan ends up being your starter. He's the backup, but he comes back this year, and now he's the leader and very confident. And he said, look, I'm not a quitter. I want to go out and do whatever I can to help the team win. And last year it was that role. This year he's the main guy, and he's going to go down as one of the top 5 quarterbacks in Massillon history. How impressed are you with the way kids can jump and leave if they want to, if they're not getting the playing time that he stuck around, and for 4 years he's been a constant for you?
Yeah, I mean, Jalen brings a lot of great things to the table. I mean, he's got a ton of experience. He's also very, very even keel. There's times where I really prefer him to get a little bit more excited about some things, but he's very even keeled. You can coach him hard. He's got thick skin, which that's become more and more rare. And he's got a lot of arm talent. And he's getting better about being an extension of our offensive coordinator. And it's tough when you go through transition, at the coordinator position, anytime. But going into your senior year, you've played for one guy, your entire career, going into another guy. But he's really, really starting to play well. He's really starting to be an extension of the coaches on the field. And, I think he's playing his best football right now.
Hey, Coach, he's taking on the personality of his head coach. You should be happy with that.
Yeah, that's good. I didn't think about it like that. That's good.
All right, Coach, on to the next. You guys will play, I believe it's Taze Valley in the next round. First off, any idea on location yet? Do you know?
I've not been told anything about location. I have no idea.
What can you tell us about Taze Valley? Billy and I were, conversing this morning, trying to figure out if we've ever done one of their games or know anything about them. What can you tell us?
I mean, I know very little at this point. We just released the kids a short time ago, and putting last night's game to bed, and we'll get into the Taze Valley film. I'm not sure how you say it, but
me neither.
We'll get into that film. Anybody at this point in the playoffs is doing some things right, and I'm sure they've got some good players that we're going to need to be aware of.
Coach, can you confirm, is that a playoff beard or is that an all-season beard?
There's been a lot of work that's gone into this beard over the course of not even 13 weeks, probably more like 15 weeks. So this is just the beard.
So will it have its own Twitter account here before the next game, you think?
I don't know. I hope not.
All right, Coach, we appreciate you joining us. Thank you very much. Excited for the win and excited to keep following Massillon. Thank you.